Hey guys, so today I'm here with a recap of everything we know about the iPhone 5. The first thing is going to be the design. Now the design on the new iPhone 5 most likely will be redesigned somewhat. So from what we've heard, it's going to be a little bit of a mix between the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 3GS. Now I don't expect that it will be made out of plastic, but it will get a little bit more shape as opposed to the iPhone 4, which was very blocky. Now it also may have a little bit of a tapered shape, so it may be a little bit thicker on the top as opposed to on the bottom. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I definitely do know that it will be a little bit thinner, and it should have a little bit more of a tapered design overall. Now as far as up front on the screen, I do believe that it will have a larger display. Now we've heard talk all about from everything from just the same size 3.5-inch display all the way up to something much larger like an Evo 4G display, which of course is going to be 4.3 inches. Now personally, in my opinion, I'm going to guess it's going to be between 3.7 and 4 inches. I don't think it's going to be enormous. I don't think it's going to be a 4.3 or 4.5 inch display, but I do think it will be a pretty substantial bump over the current iPhone 4 that we have today. Internally, I expect that we will have very similar specs to the current iPad 2. So what that means is a dual-core 1 GHz processor, of course known as the Apple A5. This is really quite fast in the iPad 2, and I don't see any reason why they wouldn't put it in the iPhone 5. Also, I'd expect a fairly decent bump in RAM. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see 768 megabytes or perhaps even a full gigabyte of RAM. Very obviously it is going to be running iOS 5 when it is launched. As far as the camera goes, there has been a split. So some people say that it's going to keep the exact same 5 megapixel camera from the current iPhone 4, which is certainly not half bad. But a lot of other people, myself included, believe that it will have a brand new 8 megapixel camera. So what this new 8 megapixel camera could do is of course dramatically increase the picture and video quality. Like I said, the iPhone 4 camera is actually really quite good. However, there are some new cameras that have been coming out, for example in the Nokia N8 as well as the Samsung Galaxy S2, that have really started to surpass the iPhone 4 camera. So I do think that there is some room for them to improve the quality, perhaps even add 1080p video to the mix. As far as the release date goes, it does appear to be coming very soon. So according to The Guardian, Apple has already shipped out all of the iPhone 5s to their various carriers around the world for testing. Now if you're not familiar with how this works, of course the carrier, before they begin selling the phone, they do need to test it and make sure everything works properly. So based on this, and of course in conjunction with all the other rumors and speculation we've heard, I would definitely pin the iPhone 5 release somewhere between the middle of September and the beginning of October. Anyway guys, that's about it for my pre-release overview of the iPhone 5. If you enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave a like rating down below. And of course, if you're interested in learning more about the iPhone 5 as we find it out, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified with all of my new videos.